Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with EDMNOMAD. How been the tour still now? I heard that in July you had 20 shows already. How was the entire period of time?
Actually, we had 26 shows, so you missed six. No, yeah, it's crazy. Like in the last week, till yesterday, in the last week, I didn't sleep more than 2 hours straight. You know, it's like flight, connection, flight, party, drive, flight, drive. It's like it was crazy. Today I slept for like 8 hours, and I'm like, my body was like, what's going on? Like he didn't understand how finally he can get some sleep. But I enjoy it. After the COVID, I miss it so much. You know?
Yeah, even though it's a hectic life right now, but it's better than in COVID period, I think.
Definitely.
I would like to ask you, how did you feel the crowd, the Untold crowd tonight? How was the energy?
Amazing. Actually, I was supposed to play 75 minutes, and they asked me to make a longer set of 90 minutes, which I normally don't do. But I say, okay, let's do it. So I take like a longer voyage, you know, a longer journey, and I really enjoy it. And the crowd was super responsive, and thank you for that.
Thank you, Joe, for this amazing thing. And I would like to ask, can you tell us a bit, what are some ingredients that makes a set memorable?
A set memorable. Wow. The number one thing is the crowd. To be honest, the energy of the crowd. Well, it can be the biggest audience in the world, and if the crowd energy is not there, so you will not take it with you. You will just want to finish the set. But when the crowd energy is there, it's like
And
it's making the difference.
exactly. And what can you tell us about your latest release? I don't know how to pronounce exact. Lo Nevosh or Nevosh, I don't know. Nevosh. How the collaboration came about, and you can tell a bit the collaboration, the creative process behind it.
Well, actually, Lo Nevosh is ancient Jewish prayer. Opa! So it's an ancient Jewish prayer, you know. And I was in China in a tour, and I went to a Jewish synagogue just to be with some friends, and it was on a Shabbat, like a Saturday, and we had this prayer, and suddenly I say to the rabbi, man, this melody of the prayer is amazing. I have to put it on a song. And he said, like, come on, do it. And then I come back Israel, and I started to work on it. And we've been talking to Gabry Ponte, legendary Gabry Ponte, for a long time. And I say, okay, this can be good for him. Let's do it together. And I send him the idea. He put his touch. And
Amazing. And who is somebody you always wanted to collab with, or maybe you have something in mind for the future to collab?
well, my biggest dream was Daft Punk, but I think it will not happen since they are not active anymore. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. Like my number one is Bob Marley, and it can't happen. And my number two is Daft Punk, and it also can't happen. Who knows? Let's see.
Hopefully this will happen. And can you give us any hints towards new collaboration and new releases that you have in mind for the future?
Well, usually I don't like to speak about things that are still in process because there is a lot of surprises. But next week we have a release. It's a cover we did for Rapture by Nadia Ali. And it's really good. I played it tonight. The reaction was amazing. Especially here, Romania is part of the trans belt. This is how we call it.
And we have some questions from our fans. Is there any crazy activity that you wanted to try but you didn't have the opportunity or the courage to do it so far?
Well, I tried to do a bungee jump a few times, but I never had the courage. So hopefully the next time I will went up there, I will have the courage to jump. It's just hard for me to lose control, I guess, sometimes. Yeah, this can be nice.
Yeah. And the last question, what is something many people don't know about you?
Well, actually, I really love writing, like writing script, books, even wedding blessing. I'm really good with reading words in my language, of course. So Yeah, this is something I think. I'm a storyteller. If it's by music, if it's by writing something, like I think my purpose in this world is storytelling.
Perfect. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and hope to see you to the next shows in the future. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Goodbye.